You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Hey there, welcome back. We're going to jump right into some pretty fascinating stuff today from the tech world.
Absolutely. Lots happening.
Yeah, think like visual tricks in gaming, some deep dives into web performance, and of course the latest on AI agents.
Always evolving, that space.
Totally. Our mission, like always, is to kind of cut through the noise and find those connections, those key insights that really matter for you. You might even say this is the vocal technologist take on it all.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, let's kick off with something visually, well, kind of mind-bending. A project called Blocky Planet.
Oh, I saw this one. Very cool.
All right, taking a world made of cubes, Minecraft style, and mapping it onto a sphere.
Yeah.
How does that even work?
Well, it's a tech demo, right, built in Unity. And the core idea is procedural generation of these spherical planets, but with destructible blocks.
Okay, but the challenge must be huge. Right. Making squares fit on a curve.
Exactly. That's the fascinating bit. How do you map that 2D grid thinking onto a 3D sphere without making the blocks look totally stretched or weird, especially near the poles?
Right, like on a map of the Earth. Greenland looks enormous.
Precisely that kind of distortion problem. They had to figure out how to keep block width consistent. And it's not just visuals, it changes how you even, play. Building, digging up isn't always up.
Never thought about the gameplay angle. Wild. Okay, so from virtual worlds to the web world, let's talk responsiveness.
UI smoothness. Always a fun topic.
Yeah, especially for front-end folks, keeping things feeling fast when lots is happening. React's useTransition is supposed to help here, right? By doing work in the background.
It does, yeah. It's really about managing perceived performance, making sure the main thread, the thing the user interacts with, stays free and responsive.
So it feels faster, even if the total work takes the same time.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
But there's this tricky edge case. It's a bit subtle.
Okay, let's hear it.
So useTransition marks an update as, well, less urgent. But what if a synchronous, high-priority update happens while that transition is pending?
Like clicking something else really fast.
Exactly. React might show the result of the fast update first, then the transition update finishes, and it shows that. So you might see this weird intermediate state flash up briefly before it settles.
Okay. That sounds potentially confusing for the user. Is there a fix?
Yeah, the advice is basically consistency. If you're updating a specific piece of state, try to always use the same priority. Either always use transition for it or never. Don't mix high priority and low priority updates for the same value if you can avoid it.
Okay. Stick to one lane for that state update. Got it. It highlights those little details in modern frameworks, doesn't it?
Definitely. The nuances matter.
All right, let's switch gears again to AI, specifically large language model agents. There's this strong opinion floating around. Maybe don't build multi-agents.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that too. It's a bit counterintuitive, maybe, given the hype around, teams of AIs working together.
Right. But the argument is performance is often disappointing. And they're fragile.
That's the critique. You end up building these incredibly complex systems, sort of like Rube Goldberg machines, lots of moving parts, lots of ways for things to go wrong. Agents might give conflicting instructions or just lose context.
So what's the alternative then, if not multiple agents talking to each other?
The suggested approach is something called context engineering.
Context engineering, okay.
The idea is instead of having agents operate semi-independently, you share the full context. Give your main agent the complete history, the full trace of everything that's happened.
So it's like one agent that's been copied on every email, basically.
Exactly. It has the whole picture. You start simple, maybe a single linear agent. And if the context gets too long, you can potentially use another LLM. But its job is just to compress that history intelligently, not to act as a separate decision maker in the main flow.
Keep it simpler, keep the context clear, avoids the cathedral of complexity.
Precisely. And we've seen folks have success with this kind of thinking, like building AI data analysts.
Oh, yeah. How so?
Well, just using text-to-SQL often isn't enough, right? The AI lacks business context. So some developers are using semantic layers, tools like Malloy maybe, to bake that business logic in.
So the AI understands what the data means, not just the structure.
Exactly. And that enriched context makes the single agent far more effective than trying to coordinate multiple less informed agents.
Makes a lot of sense. Focus on the quality of the input, the context.
Yeah.
But sometimes, even with context, AI can still get things amusingly wrong, can it?
Oh, absolutely. Like that recent Google AI overview story.
You mean the Ben Jordan one where it confused him with someone else and invented a trip?
Yeah, that one. Fabricated a whole story. It's funny, but also a really good reminder.
A reminder of what? That AI hallucinates.
Well, yeah, but more broadly, that we need critical thinking. We can't just blindly trust the output. AI is powerful, incredibly so, but it's not infallible. It's a tool.
A tool that sometimes makes up trips to Israel. Got it. Always double-check the source, even if the source is an AI.
Especially then, perhaps. Verification is key.
So quite a journey today, huh? From spherical Minecraft worlds and subtle UI updates with useTransition.
To rethinking how we build AI agents, focusing on context over complexity.
And yeah, even laughing at AI's occasional creative writing exercises. Lots of useful stuff to chew on there for navigating this tech world.
Definitely. And maybe it leaves us with this question to ponder. As things get more complex, especially with AI speeding things up, how do we strike that balance, between pushing for the newest, most intricate solution?
And valuing simplicity, sticking to solid foundations.
Exactly. How do we innovate powerfully, but also build things that are reliable and understandable? Something to keep in mind as we navigate what's next.
Spoken Tech for your ears.